I've decided I'm going to move on. This here, Hollecker Lake, has been a really awesome spot. I just love my little spot up here. As the day goes on, I get shade right on the side from the shade structure. It's just been very nice and peaceful. Pretty much have the whole place to myself. But I've decided I'm going to move on. There's another camp about a 2-hour drive from here, actually in North Dakota. I'm in Glendive, Montana, pretty close to the North Dakota state line, so I'm going to go ahead, cross the state line, and then I'll have a good couple-hour drive before I hit my next spot. I think it's called Sweet Briar or something like that, just on the west side of Bismarck. I'm going to stay at a different spot I did last year. I was kind of getting excited, like, oh, I can revisit a lot of the camps that I did on the way up to the harvest last year, but I think I'm going to mix it up, try some new ones so I have a little bit more variety and just know what some other spots are like. The wind has died down a little bit, but it's still quite breezy. I'm not putting the drone up again. I flew it yesterday and it was getting a little squirrely. It kind of started doing this tilting forward thing as I was trying to bring it back, and it made me nervous. So yeah, you know, and just being up against these hills here, this tree, it's just been an awesome place. I'm really feeling kind of connected to the environment, to all the places that I've been camping. Just things are really going good for me. It's a good place to be because I'm gonna have to do some pretty challenging work. It's mainly the hours, the long 12-hour shifts at the sugar beet harvest. So just trying to stay in the right mindset, keep my perspective good, and just stay focused on what I'm really trying to do out here, get some money saved up and get back out there exploring. So, all right, let's get out of here. Wow, this is a really pretty stretch here. Actually, this little exit here, Medora, I camped at a spot there coming up through here last year on the way to the beet harvest. Right in that town. I couldn't find a free camping spot, but they had a little pay campground. I think it was like $7 or $10, and I stayed there. It was very nice. But I won't be stopping in there this time. I'm going to check out a new place. All right, this is the exit we're looking for. Judson, Sweet Briar Lake. 1 mile, exit 134. I think it's just a few miles off the highway. Yeah, kind of a weird space I'm in. Just driving down this highway, this interstate again. It's been a year since I was heading up to the beet harvest for the first time. There was a lot of excitement, apprehension, nervousness. This time around, it's kind of like whatever. I know what I'm getting myself into. I know how long it lasts generally. So, yeah, just looking forward to being done with it and having money in my bank account again. Sweet Briar Lake, 1 mile. Not far at all. Turn down my GPS so she doesn't bug the crud out of me. Oh, wow. Out in the middle of nowhere out here. Hope the wind dies down so we can fly the drone. Oh, into the great wide open. Looks like the lake over there. Okay, here we are. This is the first spot I happened to pull in, and I'm coming back to it. I just kind of wanted to go explore for fun's sake. I mean, for fun's sake. You gotta do it. Yeah, this is a cool spot. Nice point. Plenty of room to find a level spot.
Oh yeah, it is coffee time. Finishing up this bag of Starbucks mocha flavored coffee. It was really good. Enjoyed that. It's like we're boiling. And now I sit and enjoy my coffee. I think I'm just gonna go over here. I see a nice rock down here I'm gonna plop down on, sip on this coffee, and just gaze out at the water here. I'm gonna try these out, baby Dutch yellow potatoes. They're just little guys. You know, these are so small that I don't even think I'm gonna slice them at all. I was going to. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cook them whole. Well, these potatoes have been boiling for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna poke the biggest one in there, and it is pretty soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those off, just leave them in the water so they can kind of continue to cook while they're just sitting, while I get the eggs cooked up. All right, I think I'm just gonna do 2 eggs over easy. Then I'll pull these potatoes out, just slice them up, season them up a little bit, and that'll be a simple breakfast for me. Those are nice and tender. Alright, so that's looking good. Got potatoes and eggs. So I'm going to add a little bit of fresh homemade salsa. My friends in Wyoming made this for me, so I'll get that on the potatoes probably. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm actually going to put a little on the eggs too. Heck yeah. Look at that. Potatoes turned out delicious, and the salsa is making it. Yeah. That's awesome.